Hi students, now you are watching 6th class mathematics Unit-3 exercise 3.3. Before entering into this exercise 3.3, if you learn the divisibility rules, then it will be easy for you to understand the third exercise. Okay, here what they are saying is divisibility rules. Instead of saying it as a rules, it's better to say tricks. Why? Because the tricks will help you to cancel or calculate or devising a number. It makes you easy. For example, in the previous classes we got some question like write the smallest and greatest three digit number which is a prime number, they asked. So in that situation I was calculating from backward, 999, 998, 997, like this I'm calculating at last, and I said 997 is a prime number. Okay, at that time you might got some doubt how madam is calculating all those things. See, if you have a number called 9, you can easily calculate, okay, 3 is divisible with 3 threes. If you have a number called 16, you can easily divide 16 with 4, like 4 fours are 16, or you can calculate by using 2 eights are 16, like that. Okay, so if it is a small number you are able to calculate. If it is a big number, how can you calculate that easily? How am I calculating? That you can learn by using the divisibility rules. Okay, so by seeing one number, you should be able to understand whether that number is divisible by 2 or not. So these divisibility rules I will tell for number wise. Divisibility by 2. Okay, let us take the numbers, the same numbers, 997, 998. Okay, I can by seeing these numbers we can easily say 998 is can be divisible by 2, but 997 is not divisible by 2. Why? Because we already discussed all the even numbers are divisible by 2. Here 7 last number, but here the last number is 8. So this is the situation here. This is an even number, so 998 is divisible by 2. Let us check. 998, 2 fours are 8. Again 9 minus 8, 1. Let us take 9 here. 2 nines, 18. 9 minus 8, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Let us take 8. 9 nines, 18. You got the remainder 0 or not? So 499 into 2 is 998. Okay. So by seeing any number, the last number is an even number. You can understand if the number is ending with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, then you can call those numbers as even numbers. That is the reason I can easily say 998 is divisible by 2. Let us take one more number, 105379 2. See, just look at this number. Almost all are almost all are odd numbers, but the last digit is 2. Last digit 2 means the number is even number. Even though there are n number of odd numbers in that in a big number, if the last number is end with 0, 2, 4, 6, 9, 4, 6, 8, then that number will be easily divisible by 2. If you have a doubt, just look at this. 2 5s are 10. Okay, 0. Let us take 5. 2 2s, 4. 1. Let us take 3. 2 6, 12. Again 1. 7. 2 8s, 16. Again minus. Take 9. 2 9s, 18. Again 1. Take 2. 2 6 are 12. You got 0 or not? So this whole big number is divisible by 2 or not? See, actually you should not calculate like this, dears. You have to do cancellation like this. you can understand easily if I say like this. That is the reason I just explained. Okay, 2 5s, 2 2s, 1, 2 6, 1, 2 8s, 1, 2 9s, 1, 2 6. Okay, easy, right? So by seeing if it is an odd number or sorry, if it is an even number, so obviously that number is divisible by 2. Okay, next one is divisibility by 3. Okay, you know the 3 table, right? What are the answers? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. These numbers, when you see a numbers like this, you can easily say, okay, 30 is divisible by 3, 18 is divisible by 3. Like that you can easily say. But if it is a big number, like 312, for example, a 3-digit number, okay, can you say whether this number is divisible by 3 or not? Just looking at that number, it's pretty tough. We have to try to calculate. 3 ones 0, 3 6, 3 fours are 12, 104. Of course, it's calculated by 104. Okay, it's a 3-digit number. You calculated. I am going to take 4-digit number. Again, you have to try to calculate, right? So instead of calculating and knowing whether the number is divisible by 3 or not, there is a small trick. Just add those numbers. Okay, what is this number? 2514. But you have to add this number like this: 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 4. 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 is divisible by 3 or not? Of course, 12 is divisible by 3. So, 2514 is divisible by 3. Understand? One more example. 39,675. Okay. Whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. So, let us calculate again. 3 plus 9 plus 6 plus 7 plus 5. 3 plus 9, 12. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 plus 7, 25. 25 plus 5, 30. 30 is calculated by 3 or not? Of course. So, this number is also divisible by 3. Understand? By seeing that number, if it you just have to, okay, you may not understand for the divisible for 3. If it is an even number, it is easily divisible by 2. If you add all the numbers, if the sum is divisible by 3, then that total number is divisible by 3. Same. Next. Divisibility by 4. You already understand, if it is a even number, it's a divisible by 2. If the sum is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. Okay. But what is a trick for 4? Here also, the trick is like I'm going to take 2028. 2028. It's a number. Okay. It's a 4-digit number. How can we understand whether this number is divisible by 4 or not? Here also, write the 4 table. Actually, you don't need to write the 4 table, ma. You just have to remember this. Okay, you just have to remember this. That is the reason you have to learn the multiplication table very well. If you know the tables, you can do anything. So, you just observe this number. Observe the last 2 digits. If the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, then the whole number can be divisible by 4. 28 is divisible by 4 or not? Of course. So this number can easily divisible by 4. 4 5s are 20, 0, 4 7s are 28. 507. Let us take one more number. 2926. 26 is divisible by 4 or not? No. So this number is not divisible by 4. Like that you have to check. Next. Divisibility by 5. It's very easy. If the number is end with 5 or 0, then that number is divisible by 5. 1010 end with 0, so it's divisible by 5. 2943 is divisible by 5? No, the number is not end with 5. Next, is this number is divisible by 5? Of course, because the last number is end with 5. If you have doubt, you can check dear. 6 5. 5 ones 4. 5 eights are 40. Again 4. 5 eights 40. 3. 5 sevens are 35. 1 15. 5 threes are 15. It's divisible by 5 or not? Yes. So it's very easy. If the last number is either 5 or 0, then that number is divisible by 5. Next one. Next one is divisibility by 6. How can we understand the number is divisibility by 6? Here you have to check two things. Let me take a number 3366. Okay. If this number is divisible by 2 and 3, then that number can be divisible by 6 also. Means, see, for if the number is divisible by 2 and 3, means two rules it has to satisfy. Okay. First one is the number should be even number, because 2 is divisible only if the number is even number. So first condition is okay. What is the second condition? If you add all those numbers, the result should be divisible by 3. 3 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 6, 21. 21 is divisible by 3 or not? Yes. So this number can be easily divisible by 6. So to check the divisibility by 6, then it has to satisfy two rules. One is divisible by 2 and divisibility by 3. If the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then that number is divisible by 6. Next one. There is no divisibility rule for 7. The next one is divisibility by 8. Okay. This is something like 4 only. See, but little bit tough. Like, for example, if you have a number like 39,216, to check whether the number is divisible by 4 or not, what you have to do? You have to check last 2 digit numbers. Last 2 digit is divisible by 4, means the number is divisible by 4. But in case of 8, you have to check last 3 numbers. Okay, you have to check last 3 numbers. If 216 is divisible by 8, then the whole number is divisible by 8. 8 2s are 16. 8 2s are 16. 5. 5 means 8 7s are 56. 27. So 216 is divisible by 8, means the whole number can be divisible by 8. If you have doubt, you can check. 8 4s 7. Next 8 9s are 72, 0, 8 2s are 16. Right? The whole number is divisible by 8 or not? Yes. You understand, no? Next one. Divisibility by 9. This is something like 3 only. But here, for 3, when you add all the numbers, the result should be multiple of 3. Okay. But in case of 9, the result should be 9 only. When you add all the numbers, the result should be 9. For example, let us take a number 720. Add 7 plus 2 plus 0. What is the answer? 9. So answer is 9 means it is divisible by 9. Next, 8 19. 8 plus 1 plus 9. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. So again, 1 plus 8. The result is 9 or not? Right? So, when you add all the numbers, if the result is 9, then that number is divisible by 9. Next, divisibility by 10. Divisibility by 10. If the number is end with 0, then the number is divisible by 10. Take a big number, 9430. The number is end with 0 means it's divisible by 10. Is this number is divisible by 10? No. Even though it is having 3 zeros, but the last number is not 0. So this number is not divisible by 10. Please dears, I am just telling the divisibility tricks. Don't take it tough, because I am telling from 2 to, I am going to tell from 2 to 11, right? Please don't take it as tough. You just listen the video 2 to 3 times so that you can understand all the divisibility rules. Okay. The last divisibility rule is divisibility by 11. Divisibility by 11. Okay. You can up to 99 we can easily say, like the multiples of 11, like 11, 22, 33, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Those are multiples of 11. So up to 2 digits you can understand easily. If we go for 4 digits, how can we understand whether that number is divisible by 11 or not? So I am going to tell you that trick. Let us take a number like 8679. Okay. To check whether the number is divisible by 11 or not, what you have to do is just segregate the number. Take the odd places, 1, 2, 3, 4, odd places as one side, 8 plus 7, and take the even places, means second place, fourth place, 6 plus 9. What is the answer? 15 and 15, right? If both are same, then that number is divisible by 11. For example, let us take one more number, 49720. Okay. 5 digits. You have to add 1s, 3s, 5. Odd number places, 4 plus 7 plus 0. What is the answer? 11. Here 9 plus 2. What's the answer? 11. So both the numbers are same. So this number is divisibility by 11. Understand? Okay. Now I am going to explain all the numbers one more time. If the number is even number, then that number is divisible by 2. If the number is multiple of 3, that number is divisible by 3. For last 2 digits are multiples of 4, then that number is divisible by 4. The last number is 5 or 0. It's divisible by 5. If it is satisfies the condition of divisibility rules of 2 and 3, then that number is divisible by 6. For this, last 3 digits are multiples of 8, then that number is divisible by 8. If the sum is 9, then the number is divisible by 9. If the number is end with 0, then the number is divisible by 10. Even and odd places sum is same, then that number is divisible by 11. Understand? Okay. Hope you understand this. If you understand these things, then you can do the exercise very easily without my explanation. But still, I'll explain one problem for one model. Okay. For the first question, using the divisibility test, determine which of the following numbers are divisible by 4 and 8. Now we have to check whether the number is divisible by 4 and 8. Let us take A, 984. So, just check last 2 numbers, 8 and 4. 8 and 4 are divisible. 84 is divisible by 4 or not? Yes. Now we have to check with 9. 984. 984 is also divisible with 8. Dear, if you have any doubt, you can check like this. 8 ones are 8 ones, 8 2 16, next 2 remain, 8 threes. Okay. So what you have to write? Divisible by both 4 and 8. Okay. Last 3 digits, so we have to check. No. So we have to check. If it is a big number, you have to take last 3 digits. But here it's the number itself 3-digit number. That is the reason we check with the whole number. Next, I am going to explain C. 87053. See, the number is, the last 2 digits are 53. That too, it is an odd number. So, this is not divisible by 4 and 8. Write that. Not divisible by 4 and 8. Now, I'll explain E. 30092. Okay. (92). 92 is divisible by 4 or not? 4 2s are 8. Okay. To check whether the number is divisible by 8 or not, we have to take last 3 digits. Okay. Here itself they gave 0. 0 means you cannot even calculate. You cannot even calculate this. So you have to take it as a 92 only. You just check with last 2 digits now. 8 ones 1. 12 is multiple of 8? No. So this number is divisible by 4 but not divisible by 8. Like this you have to do remaining problems. I just explained A, C, E and you have to do remaining all. Next, second one. Using the divisibility test, determine which of the following numbers are divisible by 6. Okay, divisible by 6. How to check that? Here also I'll explain only one more. You have to do remaining. You just do in the max HW all these problems. Okay, do it in the max HW. 73014. To check whether the number is divisible by 6 or not, we have to check two conditions. One is whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. The second one is if the number is divisible by 3 or not. Whether this number is divisible by 2 or not. Yes, because this is an even number. Now, to check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not, we have to add all the numbers. 7 plus 3, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus 4, 15. 15 is divisible by 3 or not? Yes. Therefore, 73014 is divisible by 6. Understand? Like that you have to do remaining problems. Two problems do in the CW, remaining all do in the HW. Next, find out which of the following numbers are divisible by 11. I'll just explain A. You have to do remaining. Okay. How to check that whether the number is divisible by 11 or not? First, we have to add the places in odd numbers. So, let us add 2 plus 3 plus 4. What is the answer? 9. Now add the places in even places. 8 plus 8 plus 4. So, here the number is 20. Now, you have to subtract 9 from 20. What is the answer? 11. Okay. So, if the difference is 11, then also that number is divisible by 11. When I was explaining here, I just said when both the numbers are same, it is divisible by 11. When you make the difference, if the difference is multiple of 11, if the difference is multiple of 11, then also the number is divisible by 11. Understand? What is the difference between 20 and 9? 11. So this number is also divisible by 11. If you have, you can check by yourself. Let me explain one more problem here. 119493. Let us segregate this number. First add the odd places. 1 plus 9 plus 9. Next add the even places. 1 plus 4 plus 3. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 9, 19. Next 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. 19 minus 8, again the difference is 11. So, if the result is 11 or 22 or 33, like 11 multiples, then the number is divisible by 11. Okay. Now, let us move to the fourth one. Write the smallest digit in the blank space of each of the following numbers so that the number is formed by divisible by 3. And which number we have to add? The smallest number. First one. Please copy the complete question. Okay, they are asking us to fill up this blank with a number, the smallest possible number, so that the number is divisible by 3. First of all, how do we understand whether the number is divisible by 3 or not? When we add all those numbers, if the result is divisible by 3, then that number is divisible by 3. So let us add all the numbers. 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 9. 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 5 14, 14 plus 9 23. So 23. Whether 23 is divisible by 3? No. But if we add just 1, the number is divisible, it will become 24. Right? 24 is divisible by 3 or not? Yes. Therefore, which number we have to add here? 1. 1 4 2 3 5 9 is divisible by 3. Here you may get doubt, madam, instead of adding 1, if we add 4 here, 4 plus 3 7. 27 is also divisible by 3. Why you add only 1 here? Just because what they asked in the question, write the smallest digit. Which is the smallest? 4 or 1? 1. 1 is the smaller than 4. That is the reason I chose 1 here. Okay, hope you understand this. Like this you have to do remaining questions, even the fifth one also. Here it is divisible by 3, here it is divisible by 11. And the last one, sixth one. Given that 24 is a factor of 120 and 408, show that 24 is a factor of the sum of 120 and 408. So what the question is, 24 is a factor of 120 and 408. Now we have to check whether 24 is a factor of sum of 120 and 408. First let us calculate the sum of 120 and 408. Sum of 120 and 408. What is the answer? 120 and 408. 528. 528. Now we have to check whether 528 is a factor of 24 or not. 24 is divisible by 528 is not. That we have to check. How we generally used to check? 528 by 24, and we have to start calculating, like let us take 4 table. 4 6 are 24, 4 1s, 4 3s, 4 2s. Again we have to calculate with 3. So instead of doing all those calculations, use the divisibility rule here. Madam, you told us about the divisibility rule up to 11. But how can we check the divisibility rule for 24? Let us segregate this 24 into 24 as 4 into 6. 4 6 are 24 or not? If the number is divisible by both 4 and 6, then the number is divisible by 24. So that we can say 528 is a factor of 24. Just look at this number. It is an even number, right? First one, even number, because divisibility rule of 2. Next, 5 plus 2 plus 8. Answer is 15. So divisible by 3. Third one, the last 2 digits, 28 is divisible by 4. So it was satisfied all the rules of 4 and 6. Therefore, the sum of 120 and 408 is a factor of 24. Simple, right? Instead of doing whole calculation, you just segregate the number into a multiplication form and check all the conditions so that the whole number can be divisible by the full number. Understand? Hope you understand. If you don't understand anything, you just play back the video so that you can understand all the questions. And the last one, I just explained, not only for 24. For example, if you have 12, you have to check the divisibility rule for 12. What you can do, you can check the divisibility rule for 4 and 3. Understand? In the same way, you can solve most of the questions. Okay, bye for now. In the next video, I'll explain exercise 3.4.